Well, hey, Jason, how are you doing today?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, I'm live with Jason again. And welcome all the followers, all our listeners. We're just excited today. It is a Monday, so we're just glad that you're joining us for this wind down Monday, just chat with us for a minute. Uh,
Yeah,
Again, I got Jason on with me as my guest. We're gonna follow up and chit chat a little bit with him.
yeah.
And of course, I'm Roberta, the tool lady, and I'm excited. I'm excited that I just gave Jason a call, and he was like, "Let me get on up and get on it." So he said he was going to join us and catch us up on some of the things that's been going on in his life. Last time he spoke with us, he kind of hit us with he had a book. He also was going through some transitionings in his life. He was going through some health scares. I'm anticipating hearing some good stuff this time around. I think some things have changed and turned around for Jason. Jason, what do you think?
Hey, people, how y'all doing? I, I am your boy Jason J. Scott. Well, yes, a lot of stuff that changed for me from my last time being here. Uh, I know, and my first thing about it was I wanted to apologize to y'all ladies because I didn't. The feedback that came with that was a little disrespectful from some viewers, but this too shall pass, and people have to get over what they done and take accountability.
That's right.
Because sometimes when you go into a marriage, people don't understand it's not what it always meant to be. But that's neither here or there. I'm back on y'all show. I am excited. I got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of good stuff.
And
And you know,
I'm
go go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just gonna say I've been talking to Jason off and on about just moving forward. The
Yes.
thought of moving forward. Sometimes we can get some obstacles. I actually chatted with him earlier this morning. We kind of talked about how it feels with that obstacle of not moving forward. And it don't have to necessarily be a relationship that holds you back. It could be a relationship, a job that's not for you. It could be a friendship that is holding you back. It could be habits that are holding you back that you can't give up so you can move forward. And Jason and I kind of talked about that earlier because Jason was saying, he's moving forward. So
Yes.
we're excited as things are coming about for him. Go
And you
ahead.
know, and you know the best thing about it is whenever you're going through something, it's how you come out of it. Because when you're going through stuff at a time, trials and tribulations, once you put it down, don't pick it back up.
That's right.
Because sometimes we put ourselves in a position to be burden carriers.
That's right.
And it causes stress, it causes depression, it causes anxiety. And this season in my life, whatever burden that I was going, it's on the platform now. You got to learn from it, you got to put it down, and you can't pick it up.
That's right.
Because what was done, what was done. It's the moving forward, it's the process. Yeah,
That's right.
I've been through this, but I'm coming out. I was hurt in this situation, but I'm coming out.
That's
And when
right.
you and when you say you put yourself in a predicament to say you coming out, come out in boldness, come out in victory, come
Now,
out that I am a winner.
oh, I like that, Jason. Now,
Yeah.
tell me though, I know, Because it seems like now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It seems
Yeah,
like you can see the light. But when you don't see the light and you're at the bottom of it, what does that look like? What was that looking like for you?
it's dark.
Oh,
It's it's dark and it's depressing. And sometimes when you feel like you're going through something, you're by yourself, and people don't understand what you're going through. But like you said, you got to speak your affirmations over your life. I am more than a conqueror. I'm the head and not the tail. This too shall pass. I am in my winning season. Everything that I touch is going to prosper. Everything that I'm going through is going to be behind me. And it puts me into the thing about it. They say when Esther looked back, she turned into a grain of salt.
that's right.
And
Right.
this season that we're pressing for, refuse to look back because the people who done something to you or whatever you may be going through or the situation, it done occurred. It already done happened. That's in your past.
That's right.
Now
That's
you got to look forward to your future. You got to look forward to your past. I mean, you got to look forward to your present.
that's right. That's right.
And you got to be able to learn to cut people off where they at and leave them on and leave the situation alone.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Uh, I shared with Jason earlier that I tell a lot of biblical stories, and I told him a couple of them. We didn't talk about that one about Lot, but that's an excellent one. When his wife did look back, she did turn into a pillar of salt. You
Yeah.
know, it's one instruction that he does give us, and that's to stop looking back.
Stop stop holding on to stuff
Right.
that let me say it like this right here. Claim your day. Progress your day. Cause I was laying in my room today, right before you had called me. And I was going through a
Hmm.
depression stage. And I was like, this is about to claim my day. Let me get up and get to moving. You know,
Right.
let me claim my day. Take ownership of your day. Because
Hmm.
everything that has appeared to you is not the same. Claim and progress your day. Claim your day. This is gonna
That's
be a
right.
good day. This I am gonna be victorious.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes, I am. God is gonna heal. God, this is a healing season,
That's right. That's right. That's
and
right.
it's funny because like this is a Jewish holiday. Because the Jewish season starts in October,
Mhm.
and this is the week of forgiveness.
Mhm.
And when I speak about the week of forgiveness, this is for your sins, and this also is for sins that people done to you. And you had to
Oh
line
yeah.
yourself up with the scriptures for you to forgive and move forward with your life.
That's right.
So I'm
That's
just
right.
excited. I'm just excited and abundant about this journey of life, period.
That's right. That's right. That's
Yes.
right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. Because you know what? That's one of the hardest things to do is forgive.
Uh-huh.
And some of us feel as though we can't even get any forgiveness, so
And,
nor can we forgive other people, but we feel like certainly God might not even forgive us.
and
So that's
and the
hmm
bad part about it is I wrestle with that daily.
hmm
That forgiveness spirit,
hmm
I wrestle with that daily. And God and people say, God, so you got to forgive those people that does something to you. And I'm like, God, I want to get them. I ain't done yet, Lord. I want to, because I can act, look, Miss Roberta, I can act up.
right.
I can act up. Miss Keisha, you in the background. I can act up. For real. Like, Lord, I mean, one time, look, I was so mad. I had to turn my car around, come back in the house, lock my front door, go in my bedroom and lock that door. And I had to sit there and talk to myself and have a conversation with God.
Right. Right.
Because you can't let that stuff weigh you down.
Right. And that's all it is. It's weight. It's weight. That's all it is. It's weight. It's like a ball and chain. And sooner or later it'll take you down. And whoever and whatever you angry about, it ain't gonna harm them.
We got a question here. How do you deal with negative people that try to continue to bring you down? You just got to let them be who they are. Negative people are miserable people.
Right.
And negative people, when they keep coming for you, they see something in you that triggers them, that makes them negative.
That's right.
So you got
That's
to
right.
let negative people stay where they are. You got to let negative people be negative people.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
energy. That energy.
Misery loves company. And
Eh,
and with me, and let me say this. Let me say this. I'm guilty of being negative sometimes. Because when I think about like situations with my wife, and it makes me negative. Maybe I shouldn't have married her, or maybe this shouldn't have happened. But the thing about it is, it built me to be the person that I am today.
That's right.
Because let's say if I do get into another a relationship or another marriage, I will know not what to do in this marriage or what to do in that marriage.
Right.
So whatever you do, you make it a learning process.
Right. Right. And you work it from
What you got
there.
for me? Yes.
Well, I agree with you. Negative energy. Uh, Actually, it all goes into being sick as well.
Yes.
People don't realize that, but we are energy. People,
Yeah.
we're humans, and we're made out of energy. So the more and
Energy.
more we give our energy away, the more we are open to getting sick,
Yes.
illnesses. So we really have to protect our energy. Our energy is priceless. You
And
know,
it's funny that you say that because this time last year is when I insinuated the divorce coming, the signs of the divorce. And it was so much stress on me that it was targeting my health. I went blind in my left eye. My body started shutting down. I had over 50 pounds of fluid on me that caused my kidneys to shut down. I had 2 heart attacks. And it was so much negative energy carrying me. How did you take that question? It was so much negative energy carrying me that I was mad and I was disgruntled and I was sick.
yeah, yeah,
And I was like, I was in my room when I said, God, you had to come see about this.
yeah,
God, you had to come see about me. I can't. This is too much for me to handle.
yeah.
And I had to go. I had to go seek help.
That's
I had
right.
to call up my ministers and my pastors and like, this is too much for me to deal with.
That's right.
This about to break me. And the best part about it is I had to recognize that.
That's right.
Because if I would have came off top, I would have been in trouble.
That's
So I
right.
had, I had to recognize that situation.
That's right. That's what and that's what happens to a lot of individuals that are angry, or something happens, then they continue to hurt other people because they're not realizing they're hurt. So they
Yeah,
just continue the cycle of hurting other people, or continue hurting themselves. Some people hurt till
and
they leave.
they say hurt people hurt people.
That's right. Hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt people.
That's right.
Yeah,
And again, some things matter of a heart. So if it's a matter of a heart of your heart, it can kill you.
yes. As I'm telling you, it's a life and death situation.
That's right. That's right. So I agree with you. The first step is to know. And I want to go ahead and say this. You know, uh, each day I had promised myself 8 years ago that I was gonna live in the now. Now, why?
Yeah.
How do I live in the now? I practice mindfulness. Why? Because yesterday is too painful for me to keep looking back.
You said something.
And today, I want to appreciate everything that I get in today. Everything. I want to appreciate this conversation I'm having with you. I want to appreciate the air that I breathe.
Yeah.
And then, you know what, Jason, I'm gonna tell you why. 8 years ago, I buried my sister today.
Dang.
And it popped up this morning. So each day I have to remind myself to be thankful for today. See, because I get a chance to be seen and not viewed. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I get a chance to enjoy people and things, and so I see it as a waste of time to go around angry, mad, with that resentment, or even have that on your heart. Because even my heart skipped a beat after she passed. I had a heart murmur.
Man, what you say? I remember when my mom died, I had a massive heart attack at
Yes,
the age of 34, and I had to learn how to walk again, and it was just overwhelming.
that's
But
right.
I had to put myself in a position where I had to decree and declare for my life
That's right.
that
That,
I am more than a conqueror. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. All things work together for good, of those who are good who love the Lord. And I
that's
had to put myself in that predicament to know that, and I had to decree and declare that over my day.
that's right. That's right.
And the best part about it was, I remember this old lady used to tell me I'm gonna stay under the blood so that this world won't do me no harm.
Right.
And you know, when you don't catch stuff coming from the elders of the church until you actually have to recognize what they're saying.
That's right. You sure
Because
don't.
because through all things, God is going to cover you. That's why it's important to stay under the blood.
That's right. That-
It's important to be covered under the blood. And we ain't trying to make this no churchy service or nothing, but it just
But you know what? We your show tell about his goodness, because if
yes,
not for his goodness, we would not be here.
yes. And,
So we could do that. But you know what? And at our sincerity, Jason, the truth is that that's why we have a story to tell.
yes.
And like
And,
you said, that go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I said that's why he has continued to let us be blessed to move forward.
Yes. And, I get excited. I first of all, I get excited because last year this time I was supposed to be sleeping in my grave.
That's right.
Doctors was giving up on me last year. So I get excited whenever I can go tell my message because I'm a living testimony.
That's right.
I am and the stories that we tell can help somebody else because there are a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are silent about some of the stuff that they're going through because they're embarrassed.
That's right.
But until we put that aside as people and become more loving and become more caring and become more compassionate. Yeah, I done this and I'm not right. Own up to your things, but be in a position to correct it.
That's right. I
Yes, be in a position to correct your wrong.
I agree. I agree.
Because it's two things, it's two appointments in this life that you cannot miss. That's the time that you was born, and that'll be the time that you leave here. And on your tombstone, it's gonna be a line. And that line is occurred to a store of everything that you've done in between those 2 days. And that's how people will remember you by.
And so you got to make it powerful.
You got to make it powerful.
You got to make it powerful.
It's the
Uh,
it's the impact.
that's right. It's the impact. And I had shared with Jason when I first talked to him. I shared with him some affirmations, and the
Yes.
first one is, "I'm in control of the controller," meaning
Yes.
he's in control. He's selling himself. He's in control of himself.
Yeah.
The other one was to speak to your body. My body will be healed. My body is healed,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes. I remember and I continue to tell myself that daily.
That's right.
And I speak my affirmations daily over my life, and it cancels out all negative activity.
That's right. That's right.
And,
And
and
could
it,
you? Share with them about the dialysis.
Yes, they said that I've been on dialysis actually September of last year is when I started dialysis. And they called me, they said that my kidney functions are normal and my creatinine is normal. So they're trying to wake me off dialysis. But I today I found out that my kidneys are working normal, but it's having trouble pushing the fluid off my body. And dialysis is rough on the body. But I truly believe and I know that God is gonna heal me from that. It's a process, but I truly believe God is gonna heal me from that.
All right now. And we gonna want to hear about that too, Jason. We gonna
Yeah,
want to, because I just, I know you say don't be churchy, but I just believe in miracles too. I
yeah,
believe that we got that much control and authority because He made us in His image, so
yeah.
He gave us that. So I'm gonna be waiting.
Yes, it's gonna work out. It's just a minor setback. But the
That's
best part
right.
about it, the doctor said your kidneys are working.
That's right. And the other part about it, Jason, the thought about it is this is how life is. We
Yeah,
would have not met if it had not been for some of those things in your life.
yes, yes. And
So yeah. So
my
it
biggest my biggest chapter in my life is now that it has been exposed, and I have to leave it where it's at.
hmm
And when I'm saying not when I'm meaning by leaving it where it's at, I hope it helps somebody, but I'm not carrying that no more.
leave it where it is in the
Yeah,
past.
I'm
That's right.
not carrying that no more. But I'm gonna speak on it because
That's
my
right.
story will help somebody. But those burdens that was attached to me, I'm not carrying it no more.
That's
The
good.
people that cut me, oh, those wounds got to be healed.
Ooh, Jason. Hey, Jason. How much
Yeah,
how much did that person weigh?
a lot.
About 200 pounds?
Yes, that's 200 pounds less.
Oh, that's right. So the journey's
Yes,
gonna get lighter, right?
yes,
That's
that's two
all I'm
hundred
trying to
pounds
say.
lighter.
That's right. You 200 pounds lighter, so you can move. You can do some movement now.
Get in the gym and get to working out.
That's right. That's right. That's what it is.
So what you got new going on?
Well, for me, I'm actually looking for something new from you.
Okay, okay, actually, I don't want to jump the gun yet, but I'm working on two new books.
Okay.
My first book is Sleeping with the Enemy.
Ooh.
That's a deep
Hey, Jason, we sure have done that, haven't we?
yes, and
We
it
done
and it, and
done
it's
that
gonna
before.
it's gonna go off the story of Samson and Delilah, about how Delilah proclaimed to love Samson, but was destroying him at the same time.
Oh wow. And it's
And
a
that
lot of relationships like that, ain't it?
yes, and it gonna be based off my relationship, but it also gonna go into my bullying or healing takes process.
That's right.
And I'm also starting my new podcast
Woo!
on October the 14th.
Okay.
I am super excited about that. I'm getting my guests lined up now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm getting my guests lined up now. Um, the theme of my podcast says I am worth it. And the reason why I chose I am worth it because I want every individual to know that they're worth it.
Ooh, Jason.
They're worth the time. They're worth the sacrifice. They're worth the privilege. They're worth life, period. I am worth it. I am more than a conqueror. I am worth it. I am worth going out there and saying that I can accomplish this. I am worth saying that I could take over my life. I'm
Right.
worth it. I am more than the situation that I'm going through. I'm worth it.
That's right.
That's pretty
That's
much
right.
all I got working on. I am I am super excited about it, and get my guests together. I'm monologuing with you and Miss Keisha and a couple more people. So it's gonna be awesome.
I know it is. I know it's
Yes,
gonna be lit. I
yes,
know it is. I can't wait. I
it's gonna be awesome.
cannot wait.
And look,
And I
I be want to tell Miss, oh, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. And Miss Keisha be like, oh my god.
she ready. That's power.
Yes,
Yeah, she
yes.
ready. That's the vision. She ready.
But
But
I really thank y'all for encouraging me to do a podcast. Because I
oh
remember I was talking to you one time, like I ain't gonna do no podcast. I'd rather be interviewed.
yeah, that's what you said.
But I was walking in the store and like I seen your podcast. You make a good host. You make a good host. I said, you think so? She said, yes. You make a good host.
Baby, after that first night, that's what I said. I said the same thing. And I said, well, you know what? I'm standing behind him. You heard me? And I'm
Yeah,
still standing behind you. That's how it is. So I'm standing behind you. I believe it's gonna be very good. I cannot wait. I'm glad you joined our family.
yeah,
And we gonna continue to get this word out, get this healing out to folk, get some entertainment. Cause Jason told me earlier, mine gonna be what you tell me. I'm gonna have fun on mine. I said, well, hell,
yeah.
I'm gonna have fun too.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I asked Miss Keisha, I said, can I play some music? She,
Jason, I did too.
yes, we're gonna have a turn up on ours. Yes, yes, Miss Keisha, you might well get ready. You might as well get ready.
Oh, that ain't
Uh-uh.
nothing wrong with that.
But I'm just excited about this journey that's about to come forward, and through it all, remain humble. That's
Yeah,
the biggest key because when you're humble, so many doors open for you.
that's right. Jason, I see so many people ask if they could support you and
Oh yeah,
sponsor your show.
yes, I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful by that. It was unexpected to me, but it was a couple of people I knew and some people I didn't know. And like the club Gold Mine, that's a club in Troy. They said they was gonna sponsor me. New and Living Way Ministry said they was gonna sponsor me. Um, Coretta Matthews, she's gonna do my shirts, and it just it's it just support. It's just support coming from everywhere,
Oh yeah.
and I
Oh
was
yeah.
and I was just excited about that. What are our
Oh yeah.
thoughts on Jeezy and his ex divorce? Is that girl from the real?
Who what is it?
What are our thoughts on Jeezy's and his ex divorce?
Oh, Jeezy and his ex.
Yeah,
I don't know. What you think about it?
I really didn't follow it. I know is that the girl from the real?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Yes, somebody said yes.
Oh,
You know, Ash, I thought that was actually a nice couple, and they complimented each other.
right. Right. Right.
And we can't speak on their marriage because we wasn't in there.
That's good, Jason. Oh, that's
And
good.
and people don't get the concept, especially when you're in Hollywood or when you're not in Hollywood. Those vows are serious.
Yeah.
Those vows are serious. Like I said from the get go, like with my marriage and my divorce, I would have worked on anything with my wife.
Yeah.
But at the time, I did not love her.
Yeah.
I grown to love her. So in that situation, it might have been different
Yeah.
because Hollywood has this vague on love that they're just getting married just to get married.
Right, right. And you know what, Jason? They used to teach us about this infatuation. Some people
Mhm.
just like the idea of being with somebody, but or the
Yes.
or just dating that person, but
And,
they
I
don't
think,
necessarily know anything about getting married to them. You know what I'm saying? They might like, oh, they sexy, they hot, or they kiss good. Anything that
but, but
doesn't make a long lasting marriage.
I'm gonna say this on like Hollywood marriages and stuff.
Yeah.
They use that as a business concept. They want to build a brand. They want the public eye. They want the money. They want the fame. They want them to look at it. We this couple, we're this and that, and love is not in it.
And you might be right. I mean, a lot of times, they pick, who they want based on what they want. You
Yeah.
got it.
Because if I had the money, baby, I had the baddest thing walking around through here. You hear me?
You wouldn't give a damn if she loved you.
Baby. That's probably where I messed up at. Hey, that's probably where I messed up at.
Is that where you messed up at?
Baby, let's put these coins together and do this.
Right, right.
So you just got to be careful. You got to be mindful when you make that commitment.
But you know what? That's a good assessment of self because you know what? Money does change people, and
Yeah,
money will possibly change. Some people say, "Nah, I wouldn't change." You start wearing them Ronald McDonald shoes and everything else like everybody else. So you got to think, yeah, that's the truth. It's very hard to stay grounded.
see, that's deep right there.
What did you say, Jason?
That's deep what Keisha just wrote. Even though Jesus found Jen is holding out hope and would be willing to sit down and work things out, she's hoping to wrestle and want to remain a united family unit inside adding.
Yeah,
That's deep. That means she loves. She's in love.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jay. Jay said she purchased my book.
Okay,
I appreciate it.
all right.
Yeah. But it's that's a factor right there. She said that she's willing to sit down and talk, talk it out with him. And they say humility is a key.
That's right.
When you able to humble yourself, and it don't matter what status you own or how rich one is. Because my understanding, both of them has money, right?
Well,
They,
he got he been around like longer than she has. So
but both of them would be financially stable if they wasn't together.
yeah,
I would hope to say,
most likely if she's on the real, yeah.
you know. So
Yeah,
if she's willing to sit down and talk that out with him, and
yeah.
oh, they both have a prenup.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
well, if she's sitting down and talking out with him, that means she love him.
Yeah, and I mean they both got in it for love. If they
Yeah,
both got prenups, if they didn't thought that forward, with each other.
I know my next marriage, I'm getting a prenup.
You gonna get
This word, I'm getting a prenup. You hear
you
me?
get your prenup.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I'm telling you, I am telling you that my podcast, baby, we about to take off.
okay,
I'll make sure it's for love this time. But
okay, okay,
that health ain't getting nothing. You ain't
okay.
gonna love me and leave me.
Well, I'm
Not
gonna
just
have my cape on too. So hey, I ain't. Hey, he ain't finna love and leave me either. I'm finna fly with you.
hey,
Hey, and I think Keisha go fly. We go fly with her. So we
yeah.
can all take off.
You know what to say. I'll give me a prenup, baby. I ain't playing that.
Right. Right.
Yes, you got to marry. You got to tell me. You got to show me you love me this go around.
Right. But you know what? It's so hard. I couldn't imagine being either one, actually being famous or just being, myself and
Yeah.
going through a breakup. It's really hard. It's traumatizing. It really is. It's a traumatic situation that is it's really hard to really see your way through that. You know, that's a hard deal to go through.
Yeah, she said that both of them had different family opinions, and I understand that as well.
Yeah, that's hard. That is
You know,
very hard.
a divorce to me is just like someone's died, someone done died
Yeah.
because that's something lost,
It is.
and it's
Mhm.
and it's a grievance period.
It is.
And with mine is people like, oh, you just got to get over it. You just got to let it go. You just got to move on. You can't tell me when to move on or get over it, or because something happened that needs closure.
That's right. That's right. It takes a process and it
Yes.
takes time and it is a matter of the heart. That's a matter of the heart. And that's a good observation because you do go through the same emotional strain that you would if you did lose someone.
Yeah.
You know,
Someone's asking, how do we know when it's time to move on? When it's draining you.
that's right. When it's
We
taking
know.
all your energy.
And
Uh
and
Go ahead.
let me say this right here. Speaking on my behalf, because when I was going through a divorce, I was sick as a dog, and I feel like I was draining my wife
Mhm. Mhm.
because the tables have turned from me working 2 to 3 jobs to her having to be like the sole provider.
Yeah.
So that might have been draining her, and it was something new to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But make your reasons honorable.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Make it honorable.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something, and especially this is the biggest concept that people lose, especially if you say you love that person.
That's right. That's right.
You cannot sit there and lie and say you love somebody and do them wrong, because
That
love understood a lot of things.
that's
Love
right.
will make you work through a lot of things.
It does,
Because
Jason.
if someone can hurt you and walk out your life and leave you in a vulnerable, dishonorable stage, that's not love.
No, it's not. No, it's
What's
not.
what are your real motives?
That's right. That's
It's
right.
deeper than the eye can see. And
Yeah.
the part about it was you will reap what you sow.
That's right. That's
What
right.
about counseling and whatever happened? People don't.
Well, I
They
think
talk to that up.
yeah,
Jay talk about I like to took off running because I thought the same thing when I was sick. I was like, well, if she was sick, I would have took care of her
right. Right.
because
Right.
I'm a cutler.
That's right.
I'm
That's right.
a when I say I'm a cutler, that means I like to cater, like to make sure that both ends are met. And
Right.
I was working at the nursing home, and one of the old women put me to the side. She said, "Use a giver," and I
Right.
never understood what she said. She said, "Use a giver."
Right.
Whoever get you in your life, you're gonna give to this relationship.
Right.
Make sure you with the right person,
Right.
because these days people don't honor their vows,
They don't. They don't.
and they will have to answer to God about that.
That's right.
Because one thing about it, and one thing we do know, God is not asleep. And
Yeah.
those vows and stuff was put into a place for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honor and help, riches or poor,
Yeah.
to death do us part.
Yeah.
That's a serious talk.
Yeah, it is.
So you
But
have to go ahead.
I just think people take it and they take it so lightly. And then I think it just comes from perspective because you got to think what everybody's perspective is real to them. So
Yeah,
if love to me means loyalty, uh, being reliable, being, going through the weather with me,
yeah,
then it may not mean that and has not meant that to my significant other.
yeah.
Now
But let me
yes. So it just means different things. So it's hard. Love is misused a lot. I'll say
Yeah.
it better way. That word is very strong and it's misused a lot. You just got to remember to love yourself,
Yes.
because whatever you feel like, Jason said energy, but I think whatever you feel like that is at an all-time low, and when your self-esteem is gone and that person just keeps dragging you down, I think it's time for you to reevaluate that relationship, because a
Yeah.
relationship shouldn't make you feel low. It shouldn't make you feel, you know uh I'm a woman, so and I don't know about me and Jason, but I know for women have let men misuse them so long that it has messed up how they deal with other women. They
But
look at
see,
you like, are you the other woman? And you like, wait a minute, where did how did this come about? But it's from years and years of being, from men cheating on them.
but see, at that point, you got to be grown about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I say you got to be grown about the situation, you got to have to come to the table and talk.
Mm-hmm.
You might even have to bring a mediator in, like she said, the counseling. You might have to bring somebody in. You got to come talk. But if he put his hands on you, baby, run.
Mm-hmm.
If she now, if she put her hands on you, run. But see,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type. Hello, y'all. I'm the type. I like to be slapped and hit on. That's just who I am.
But that's kinky though. That
Yeah, that's pink. Yeah, there's a there's a difference. There's a difference.
that's a difference.
Look, I done took it to a whole nother level that
you
way.
you in another room. You like that
Yeah,
remote. You like that real. That old woman was praying over that boy talking. Your pretty lips. You took it over somewhere.
yeah, man. I took it all the way. I
That
took it all the way
remote.
over there. I'm married.
Excuse me.
You right about that, Jay. You right about that. People are not staying married no more, and I think they're staying married just for that day. I remember. I remember my
Oh my
cousin.
God.
I remember my cousin. I thank God she got me blocked. We fell out. She done had this extravagant wedding. I mean, paid 30 and 40,000 for this wedding. This heifer been married was only married for 2 months.
Right.
I saw that heifer bill because I was in that wedding.
Right.
And this wedding was in DC, and I'm from Alabama, so I had to take the whole family all the way to DC. And this heifer was only married for 2 months.
2 hours.
She, yeah,
Hey, I
she
had
owed
a
me some money. She owed me some money. Hey, I'm so glad she got me blocked so she can't see this.
hey, I had a sister. She had a big wedding like that, and invited people up. She was lived up north, and she sent me the little stuff with their name on it. So when I called her, it was about a week after. I called and said, I'm so sorry, because I didn't go, because I lived in Oklahoma. She was up in Carolina, and I said, hey, how's everything going? We was young. I said, how's your husband? She said, girl, he lied about everything he had. She said
Man,
as
what
soon
you
as they
say?
got in the house, wait a minute. She said rental center came and took all the stuff.
Man, I would have left then.
She did.
I would have left then. There ain't no way. But my best part about it was, and this gonna sound this gonna sound crazy. This gonna sound crazy, but it makes sense. My next marriage, I will buy a duplex. She'll stay on one side, and I will stay on one side, and we'll be engaged for the whole year. But remember, I said buy a duplex,
Mm-hmm.
and when we finally make our union, we'll either rent out the duplexes and we'll buy our dream home.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's
Be
talk. You talking about making.
financial
That's right.
financial wealth.
That's
And
right.
with
That's
me
right.
saying that, that'll be income coming in on both ends with both of those duplexes because we both own our duplex and
That's
we
right.
done created financial growth.
That's right.
Because now I want to choose somebody that loves my attitude, that loves me, that I love to play. I'm a prankster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love to dress, and to say that we accomplished something.
Right.
And
Right.
people
Look good. Look
and
good
people
together.
and people don't want to build like that no more.
Right. Right. That's right.
So
Now, Jason, is it? Well, I think we got about 8 more minutes. But okay, yeah, I agree with you, Jason.
yeah.
I'm hey, while you putting your order in, I want something like that too. Look, wherever y'all at, y'all heard that? I put in the same order. I want somebody ready to grow and build and not tear up our house. Cause you know what? I think that's stupid to tear up your own house. Cause that's what you do when you build with someone and then you just go and just tear up your house like that. That's tearing up your own house. If you didn't invested your time,
Miss J, that actually makes plenty of sense what you said about people be doing too much, and a person can fake it for so many years. Because
they do.
as I think back to my marriage, I think both of us was faking it for years. Because the person that I see now is not the person that I was with.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And
We
people
protect.
can do, you know what's scary, Jason? I think in the older you get, cause I know for me, the older, that's why they be like, you single? You say I am single. So I'm letting everybody know I'm single. But the second part of it, and I'm a hard worker, okay?
Mhm.
I'm a writer, I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer, I'm a counselor, I'm everything, y'all. Well, anyway.
But Jason, and I will be out. I love Miss J. I
but
love Miss J, baby.
Uh, but what was I getting ready? But I think that's what it is. People do too much. They don't. They really don't care anymore. And I want somebody to build too. I think that's where we don't. You don't want anybody that's gonna get with you and then destruct everything you build.
And you also have to set standards and boundaries in your relationship.
That's
Know
good.
when you first go into a relationship, know what you're looking for.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because and this finna be deep because now people are just going into relationships for sex, what they can get out of it. Hold on, let me get to that back to the Jag. Let me understand that. You saw the signs, you just didn't want to admit it because you really wanted to love her and be with her. Exactly, that's true. And let me answer that one. That's a good one, Jane. I'm finna really answer that one. And what was I saying?
Oh, we were just talking about how you people don't want to build anymore. But I think I hear that's for a question for you, but I think that's for all of us. Nobody wants to see signs like that. When you fall in love, oh, I know what you were saying. It take a long time to really know a person. I know
Yeah,
people been together with people 20, 30 years and
and
still
still
don't
don't
know.
know.
They
Now,
might have a whole nother family on the other side of town.
let me go back to mine when Ms. J just asked me that. I grown to love her and I wanted to build with her. Because see, we was friends in school for a minute.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I can marry her in. But I didn't study the whole situation.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what I was marrying into.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah. Well, because I think you take it lighter. Like I said, when you're younger, you just take things lighter. I took things lighter. And plus, even though your mom and dad had a tumultuous relationship, they still stood together. You see what I'm
Young,
saying?
young and dumb. Remember that saying they used to say, young and dumb.
Right. Right.
Way back, young and dumb. But he encouraged. I encourage people to get financially stable.
Right.
So
Right.
therefore, if the marriage don't work, you can walk away from this marriage financially stable. Don't have to worry about nothing. Not mentally drained, not physically drained, and able to maintain your own self
Lifestyle.
because you
Yeah.
don't know what the other person is thinking these days.
You
And
don't.
I'm not trying to say that for everybody's relationship. I'm just saying that's common knowledge.
That's
You
right.
can't you can't be all lovely and gloomy eyed because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna meet somebody that's either got more than you or less than you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to put on the table? Because people are not building off love no more.
That's right. That's right. And I think too, you gotta look at what you describe as love. And
Yeah,
then you gotta evaluate that person, see if they even identify it as the same way.
yeah,
I found, like, I came from two people because I was raised by my grandparents and they was together until they died.
yeah.
Right. So that's not the reality for a lot of people.
No, no,
And,
not at all.
and I married a guy who fought women, who domestic violence was a picture of him. So saying that, you have to know, is that what kind of family did you come from? What is your
Yes,
value system? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? What
And
do you believe in?
it's funny that you say that because my dad was domestic violence,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that fool had a little mental capacity in him too.
Yeah,
And and you have to. One thing I learned is to be a better man than he was
that's right.
because I was brought up in the church, but I went to church on my own
Right.
because I knew that wasn't the direction that I was going. I wanted to go, want to attend.
Yeah.
And I finally told my mom, I said, Mom, if you don't get him, we're gonna kill him. I did. I said, Mom, if you don't get him, we're gonna kill him.
What did he say? He was pushing you. Now,
Yeah. Remember that old saying, don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
right. Or I'm not a killer,
And
but
we
don't
yeah, I'm
push
not
me
a
though.
killer, but don't push me. So it all lies on the table.
That's right. That's
And
right.
it all comes from generational curses. And speaking of domestic violence, because October is domestic violence week.
That's right. That's right.
And
Yes,
when you in domestic violence, especially when you got children, when you have children and you see domestic violence, that is a seed sowed into that child.
it is. It is. It's trauma.
Yes.
It's depression, oppression. It's all of those things. It does not. Some people think, well, that's their daddy. That's their mama. I gotta stay with them. But if he breaking your arm and they legs, that's not
Yeah.
that's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
Um, Now, Jason, we're about to close. But what nights will you be on?
I will be on Wednesday. I got my sponsors lined up. I'll be at Wednesday 8 to 9. I also want to talk about my nonprofit as well. My nonprofit is Integrity Homes and Gifted Hands. It will be dealing with the youth, especially young black men. I will be doing a scholarship program for selected people. The young black men have to do an essay and explain to me what they want to do and accomplish their goals. All my profits from my book goes to my all my profits from my book goes to my nonprofit to build scholarships, to go out and get blankets to like the nursing homes or dialysis centers. We're gonna start doing food giveaways, food banks. Just want to get more involved out in the community, bring people ears because Christ loved us, and we got to put ourselves in the predicament of what would Christ do. Because I can't sit there and say that I'm hungry. You can't tell me you're hungry, and the only thing I can do is tell you I pray for you.
Ooh,
If if I'm hungry, I don't need nothing you to pray for me. Go get me something. Can you get me something to eat?
right. Well, if I'm hungry, I don't even want to talk.
Yeah,
I ain't even in a position to listen if I'm hungry. Well, that sounds awesome, Jason. I'm so happy to be working with you. We look forward to continual collaboration.
yes.
Uh,
I'm just glad to be back.
Yes, yes. And for put it
I'm
all on
just
the
glad to be
table.
back. Glad to be on. And look, I hope. What you say now?
Go ahead.
No, you feel what you're saying. I had
Oh
cut
no,
you
I
off.
was just for saying for the put it all on the table team. We're just happy that you decided to come on and join me tonight. We're very happy about that.
Yes, y'all gonna be my sister's show. I'm gonna have to call on y'all.
Right, right. And
and,
as you can hey, and as you can see, we already calling on you. So that's all right. We
and,
ready.
and, and look, and I appreciate it.
All
And
right.
and I and I appreciate it. And in every show that I try to end, we try to end on an encouraging note. And for an encouraging note, is always don't stay stagnant in your situation.
That's
Know
right.
that you're worth it, and know that you can overcome any obstacle
That's
that
right.
comes in your life, because the creator created us to be perfect and to walk into his image. So if you're going through something or you depressed, know the power of prayer, and proclaim your day. Proclaim that you are victorious.
That's right.
Proclaim that you are a winner. Proclaim that you are healed. Don't stay stagnant in your situation. I
That's
am more than a conqueror. It
that's right.
got on me. Hey, I'm sorry, everybody. Sometimes it get on me, but
I so you go back and forth. Then you might take us to the juke joint later on.
yeah, baby, baby.
But
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with it. I wanted to come join you myself. So I'm telling
it's funny because I get my little drink at the door. I mean, I've been seeing them want to pray for folks.
you. That's all right. You know what? He didn't come for the saved. He came for the unsaved, right?
Yes, but
So
you got to enjoy life and don't take stuff so serious.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
And
That's
that's love, and that's a church.
that's right. So
That's
saying
love.
that, yeah, that's right. We you have to love that, and that's the only thing he really told us to do is love
Yes,
everyone, right? And he talked
yes.
about unconditional love, like not looking for anything,
Agape
not
love.
putting a if you don't do this, I don't love you no more, but love, being
Yes,
kind and nice to each other. So and I just want to say I do love everybody. I love you all. We're glad that you joined us tonight. And I'm just excited. I'm excited about Jason's
yes.
show coming up.
My first show will be October the 4th, 8 to 9. Y'all guys tune in. I'm trying to
Right.
get some stuff together. And that's it.
And he's been networking and he's got some outstanding stuff lined up.
Yes, yes, I'm excited.
All right then.
I'm gonna bring y'all on the show.
I'm ready. Just call me.
Yes, yes,
Just call me. And
yes,
continue to follow us on Facebook. Put it all on the table. And also podcast. Put it all on the table podcast. Uh, I'm also Roberta the Tool Lady on Facebook as well. I look forward to connecting with you all. I'm looking for guests as well. Awesome guests. I know everybody can't be like Jason, but I'm looking for some guests as well to continue to
no,
come on
no,
and.
don't be like Jason.
Don't
I,
do it.
yeah, I love it. I love it.
That's all right. Hey,
I love it.
it's only one of you, so that's good.
Yes.
It's only
If you
one of
can't,
you.
but they said you can't be nobody. Be yourself.
That's right. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
And ain't nothing like that, Jason.
Yes,
That's like
ma'am.
you. That's why you got so much support. People love you.
I
Uh,
appreciate it. I love the support. I,
yeah, yeah. We believe in you,
I
and we're
appreciate
glad
that.
that you look at the top of the tunnel, seeing the light.
Uh-oh. I
Right,
receive it. I receive it.
right, 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 right.
Yes,
Almost.
ma'am.
Hey, the rainbow about to appear here in a little bit. You hear me?
Yes, they say when the rainbow appears, a new beginning.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right. Well, all
Yes.
right.
So
Well,
what we so what we got? We got 4 minutes left. Um,
um,
I think we out of this.
that's it.
We appreciate it. We love y'all guys. Y'all stay tuned to Table Talk. We have more to come. The other girls will be back next week.
Yeah,
Y'all just stay tuned. And if
that's
you're
right.
looking to start a podcast, reach out to Miss Keisha. She's very awesome at what she's doing. She won't steer you wrong. Within the thing, be joyful, be heard, and be lovable.
That's right. Check out my affirmations. I'll put it all on the table. Roberta, the tool lady. Also, just continue following us, checking us out. Let us know what you think. Peace.
Love.